There's a new one.
From the company that makes this game. If you want,
I wish I'd have been there for that.
Scheduled to release
if you wanted like
something
another 20.
Right, like if you want to buy an extra set of dice so you can have 4 of these, can you order from them?
I don't know.
I'll figure
That's a good question. I know they're already starting to release more pieces.
Well, I think they've got
You want to use another gem?
They already that you can go and shop.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Look at all
One
these
last
gems.
chance, man.
You're the one that gave that advice. I'm just saying.
I know.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Destined to kill him.
Yeah, right. I'm going to give it up. After 7 gems, I'm going to
He rolled nothing but 20s whenever we were playing earlier, and you're supposed to roll low.
Yeah.
Nothing but 17, 18.
Oh yeah, in the Modiphius game, a 20 is a like a mishap,
say, only whenever you're using that crossbow. Then after you
after I put the crossbow down,
you started doing well.
Okay, so that was your move and attack. So and y'all can decide to go, and you can do this any way you want to. Like y'all can all move and then attack together. You can break this up any way you want.
Well, we have to.
This turn I should just go take a nap, and I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it.
Right, but this turn isn't over, right? Like she needs to go.
Oh yeah.
We've lost our turn, and then that will be the beginning of the next turn.
Did y'all take your gems? Yeah, you got your gems.
Yeah.
Well, and then they get to go.
Oh yeah.
Whatever they're gonna do.
Well, yeah, the monsters.
Okay, so now that she's moved here, how would we go about getting that chest? Is that?
Oh, you see these little flaps?
Yeah.
Okay, they are the flaps from hell because it takes you an extra movement to get through them. They're the Overlord's greatest ally.
Okay.
they really are. So, in order for Billette to move in there from here, she'd have to go 1, 2,
So
see what's in there.
Yeah.
3.
Wow.
Yeah, brutal.
Is there any other way to get in there?
Well,
Teleport.
I'm
already
as the Overlord.
You can just
take out the wizard, man.
You
I
can just
learned take out the wizard.
Did you hear that? You just teleport into the thing and teleport out?
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
What? Yeah, you were talking to Danny, so I didn't think you were. I know it's a flat, but can Conan, can he
Yes.
can he break down the flap wall?
Just
No, you can break down the side of the damn wall.
Teleport.
Just the actual.
Oh, 1 second. It's not focusing.
Does that take
There we
roll,
go.
or how's that work?
Here, let's get your green card out, and you'll get straight from the horse's mouth.
I'm not legal.
You're doing a second action.
No, I'm just asking what.
What about you? Are you done?
So wall wrecker. If anybody has this, what?
Because
I was gonna help kill this guy, but he's dead.
you could put more into your movement and like go in and check out the thing if you wanted
But that
to.
would take 2 more gems.
It would take 2 gems to move into your movement and add extra movement to your move.
We do have to check out all these huts because we don't know where the princess or
That's
correct.
I like that you done it this way too, and didn't put the. We don't know what's
miniatures out.
We don't know what's in it. Yeah, that's more fun.
She did it.
She did it. Technically, you move them up to the movement, so later in the round, if we're wondering how did you get in there, we have kind of evidence of it. And then, okay, so now,
So if anybody is wondering about me breaking down the walls, or if you have that, I think Conan's the only one that has it. It takes me 2 turns to break down the wall, but once it is broken down, it's a door.
I think it just takes you 2 moves.
That's what I meant, 2 moves.
Not 2 turns.
Yeah, you're right.
2
2
turns
moves.
would be slow.
Two movements.
It's really funny. In this
It
scenario,
breaks
it's
down the wall.
actually faster for you to break the wall down and have everybody just use that
Use it
rather
as
than
a
go
door.
in and out of these flaps.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you are surrounded by 3 picks who think you're pretty hot, but they're gonna kill you anyway.
She's the queen of the Black Coast. Man.
She is.
It's a fact.
She is, and she can definitely use her ornamental spear to its full advantage. So
It's thought I did.
we'll get into hindering later, but basically for every person that's your enemy besides yourself,
No, she is.
besides the first one,
I'm
it takes you
Shivatos.
extra to move in and out and open locks and do things like that.
Okay.
Adjacent enemies.
Right. The enemies that are in your same square. So, is there anything else you want to do? The way I understand the game,
pressure.
the way I understand the game is you could now go, you went in there, and I think you can dedicate more move to say, oh, sorry guys, I was looking for the bathroom.
So 2 more gems to back out.
And move back out, as long as you haven't reached your max. That's the way I understand the rules. I had a couple questions for the board game guy if he had been here this weekend, and
Yeah, I'm like, oops.
yeah, that way you're not in their direct range. All right.
But now we know what's in there.
And you know
Now we know
the
there's 3
princess
in
isn't in there, or I would have shown the princess.
Yeah.
All right. So you know she's not in that one.
Okay, so who are we going after? The main guy.
Zogar Sag,
He's in one of these.
and so is the giant snake.
Ooh.
That's why I threw giant snake out.
I thought it's just because it looked cool.
I feel like I've read this before.
Yeah, right.
Different characters.
All right, so you guys went passive, right?
Yeah.
So is everybody done?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'll take my turn. I move all these down into the red area, and then I get 7 back. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So y'all already got me down 5, and I lost my purple guy anyway. It's really annoying. So I will activate. Oh, great! My red guys are way up there at 7.
7 what?
Cost.
Gems. It's gem,
That's a
right?
lot. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate my blue guys because they're cheap, and y'all will find out where
Cannon
they
fodder.
are. Yeah, basically the blue guys.
Well, if you keep rolling like that, he's gonna have to find more.
So I use this gem for this. This goes down at the end of the turn. It goes back down to here. Correct. I use one.
All your gems will go down, Lizzie, into the fatigue zone
At the end
at
of
the
it?
end of your turn. Yeah. You can either do it at the end of your turn, at the very, very beginning of your next turn. I think the rules actually say the beginning of your next turn, but it doesn't matter. There's no relevance.
I'll forget.
There's no difference. And then I get 1.
The beginning of the Overlord's turn is the easiest.
He's down here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to activate them, which means I can move and attack with them. And like you guys, it takes them 2 moves to get out, just to stand there like that. And I think that's
Even though they live there, it
all
takes
their
them 2 moves to get out of the flap.
That's all their movement. Yeah. And then this guy has to exit out the back way, which makes it
Because they have
worse.
to, they have to
'cause
get
he's
used
way
to the
over
dark or whatever.
there. No, they all wear 1 eye patch looks like a pirate.
Right.
It's leaving a strip club in the middle of the day kind of thing.
Right.
And then I will activate the. Oh, I didn't pay for that. They were 1 to activate, and then I'll pay for the purple guys, and they cost 2.
Are they 1 apiece or 2 apiece? Why?
Oh no,
they
you,
one for
use
the whole
you
thing?
get the whole unit,
The whole
unit
complement,
for that price. So I'll pay.
Does it tell you if we? Because we're probably going to want to get this before game. Does it tell you how many you put on? So you get 2 of them, right?
Well, I have 2 of them now, thanks to you. I had 3.
Okay.
All right, so I've already done their movement, and they can't attack, and they don't have a missile weapon or anything. So I'm going to now move these guys. 1, 2,
Coming to the ruckus.
yeah, and then 1. All right.
And they throw your axe in that other hut.
Yeah, and they're going to pick up your axe and throw it back at you. No, they're not going to do that. But I think that's a possibility. I think the game that I could pick up your axe according to the rules and throw it back at you.
Sorry, I really am on you guys.
No, but that sounds like a cool
He gave me
addition.
a fantastic idea.
Well, that sounds like a cool addition. I mean, if you get on the square and it's there, the axe is there. Why would you not pick it up and throw it?
Right.
If they don't have any ranged weapons,
Right?
Missing something?
Yeah.
Let's see.
knife.
Conan just catches it and throws it back.
Yeah, right. And those are the 2 things that I can activate, and so I'm just going to say I'm done this turn.
Alrighty. So, guys, you're going to aggressive?
Yeah, you got to decide aggressive or passive?
Yep.
I'm
I think we're all
aggressive.
aggressive.
All aggressive? Okay, then move the appropriate number of gems over.
Which is...
2 if you're aggressive.
So, explain to me again where it goes 3, 4, 5... Like,
Adrenaline.
That's
Somebody
if you're
dies.
passive.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
That's
thank you.
if somebody dies.
Yeah, thank you.
got a
That's
little
why it's got the
skull
skull and the
beside
2
it.
skulls, got you.
Okay, so then I guess, do we go in the same order that we went before?
Well, because y'all didn't really go, so do y'all go first? Or?
Well, right, but technically,
No,
we
you
go
can do it
down
any way
first.
you want to.
Any order we want. I have beer, and I have I guess they know we're here, but we kind of had an advantage because they're
Yeah, they're all coming after
They're
us.
swarming us.
I can move far, and I also have throwing knives, so I can just move here and just throw some knives into these 2.
You get 3 when you're moving.
Yeah, I know, but I can't move. I don't want to do melee.
Okay, yeah,
first.
you're right, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, you're good
Okay.
with throwing.
Yeah.
So there's your 2.
So then I put gems.
You get 3 for free, and now you want to throw. So yeah, you put up to 4 gems into the target, the square with the archery board.
If you wanted to, for more dice.
For more dice.
Well, here's another question: do I have to attack 1 at a time, or if, like 1 dude? There's 2 guys in 1 square. Or can I?
Oh, that's a good question. When you throw the knives in, you will do X number of damage
And I can divide it amongst them. Or
yeah.
kill.
So if you like do 5 axes worth of damage, it goes to the first guy first, and if he dies, and there's still axes left, it goes to the next guy.
Okay. So I'll do orange die. I get 4.
Well, you have to look at your weapon too. So you're using your throwing knives, right?
Correct.
Okay, so when you put your first one up here, you get a yellow die plus an orange die. Then you get 3 more orange die. So you're going to get a total of 4 orange dice and the yellow dice from your card.
Okay.
Okay. When it has a plus thing, what that means is you get the yellow die, but you have to at least pay 1 gem to do it, to get it.
To get
to get this yellow dice. If you do, you get an orange dice and a yellow dice. So you pay 1 gem for an orange and a yellow, and then after that, every gem you put in, you get another orange.
So if I want to use the yellow, I need to put another gem in?
Nope.
Okay.
You've already,
I'm good to go.
When you did that, right there, with 1 gem
first.
Okay.
then you get the orange and a yellow.
Okay.
And then you put that in for another yellow, and another yellow.
Okay, so I'm rolling all these and then I re-roll 1
Yes,
orange.
sir. That's exactly right. 3 hits.
Okay.
Now you can you get your other orange first.
1 more. Come on, be better than that.
All right, so you know that from a previous example, I have 2 armor with those guys, so they soak up the first 2. Clarification issue on this too. I think we finally decided on our last game that you do pick out 1 guy and you've done 3 attacks on him, and the reason why we decided that is the rules don't tell us, but by indirectly your crimson attack.
where you
can like swing at everybody. All your damage carries
that's what
over.
I was going to do. I was going to do the crimson attack.
Exactly. By virtue of that, we figured out
Nobody else could.
Nobody else
Right.
can,
That
'cause
basically
that's
she is attacking 1 unit
Yeah.
with 3 hits. So now I have to decide. I did get 1 axe. I got to decide if I want to use more of these to try to get the other 2. Oh wait, I blocked it. I forgot. I have soak damage. He's got 2
soak
armor.
2.
So he soaked 2 of them immediately, and then I rolled this to block this other one. Okay, so that I don't have to do anything now. Then he's safe for now.
Man,
And
these
then-
picks are really hard to kill.
You only moved 1. Yeah.
Okay, to do that, we have something called hindering, and movement is affected by hindering. So what that means is, if there's just 1 guy in there, no problem. But for every person that's an enemy, in addition to that 1 guy, you have to spend an extra gem to do your action, whether it's manipulation, ranged attacks, or movement. Melee is not affected by hindering though. So, movement is affected by hindering. Okay, so to move back out, it would take you 1 gem. Yeah.
Can we still talk to each other? Is it table talk about?
Oh, yeah.
Well, because I was just going to come in there. I was going to say don't waste the gem because I'm going to come in there and attack him right now anyway.
He's going to be by your side. You'll be all protected.
Because he needs his axe.
But he'll only attack 1 of them.
I was going to pick up the
No,
extra
he's gonna probably do
I
crimson
was going to
just
make
to wipe
myself
them all
sound
out.
like a jerk.
Well,
Because
because
Like in the story, she's gonna die.
Yeah, if you've read any of the stories,
Right.
it doesn't look
It's only a matter of time.
She's gonna get killed by a flying ape.
Yeah, spoilers. Okay, so she says she trusts in your massive biceps, so it is your turn.
I'm going to move into the square. Can I move into the square, pick up my axe, and then attack melee?
Yes.
Depends on if they have.
Picking up the object, though, is going to be an action.
Okay.
All right. So you're going to have to spend some gems.
I have 2 movement. Is that part of action or no?
That's not part of manipulation.
Okay.
So
Basically, to do the attack, you'll have
Yeah.
to spend a gem to attack, as opposed to just attack.
oh wait, to perform a simple manipulation, the hero assigns 1 gem from the reserve zone to the manipulation space, and you don't have to roll any dice. That's to pick up, give, take, or catch an object.
So I don't have to
That's
roll
simple.
dice, just
Yeah.
pick up?
Even though there's guys there who really don't want you to pick that axe up,
Yeah.
it's still free.
And that just goes in my thing.
Yeah, you just get it back.
Sorry. Sorry. And then I'm going to attack melee, which is, that means I get 5 dice.
Yeah.
5 red.
Well, it depends on how many you put in there. How many gems would you like to put in there? Because with your axe, you're already going to get 1 for this one.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if it's come into play yet, but do you have any dice with a little arrow pointing around the dice? like this right here. Look at his axe. Okay, you've got a little arrow.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. That means you get to re-roll it one time for free.
Oh, if I
You
roll
don't have to
one?
pay another gem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Thank goodness. All right.
It didn't matter.
Yeah.
So, is this the axe that I'm using for the melee attacks, the battle axe?
No, I assume so.
Okay. I didn't know it was like a smaller throwing axe. So, what do I get to do without using gems? What does that number mean?
That means you can put up to 5 gems in there.
Oh, okay, so 1 is free without gems, right?
Well, because of the plus sign, what it means is you have to move at least 1 gem to here, but then you get that dice from this and this dice as well.
Okay, so
one
I get
of
2.
which can be re-rolled for free.
Okay,
So the 1 gem gets you 2 red dice,
okay, 2.
and you have to at least pay that.
Okay, I'm gonna pay
An extra one, so it's
I'm
3 red,
gonna get
4 red.
4 red because I'm
4 red.
trying to take them both out at once.
I bet. This is where I say goodbye to my picked dudes, my favorite purple ones. Oh yeah.
3, 5, 6.
Yeah, that's 6.
And then 1 more, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then 1 more, correct?
They're dead.
7.
All right, now you get a free reroll on one of those. Just remember, you got a free reroll on your axe.
Oh!
8. You know, guess what? I'm probably not going to try to save them. They will absorb 4 of the 8. I mean, I could, but I'd have to get 4 axes. Let's see what I get on my yellow dice. Let's see what I get. There's actually one side that has 2 axes on the yellow dice.
How many sides are blank?
And you get
3.
And you get 1 dice per.
I get 1 free guy for each guy.
Okay.
Hey!
Hey, well, I got 6 of the 8. I've blocked 6 of the 8. 2, 4, 5, 6. So that leaves 2 more.
And those 2 would kill
So,
it.
yeah, one would kill one would kill the other. So if I just spent two gems and did 2 yellow dice, I might get at least 1 axe and save 1 of them. Oh, I can't believe it. I got lucky. I got way lucky.
You're a horrible Conan.
Well, he has his axe.
I'm the only person who killed somebody so far.
That's true. Good retort. Okay.
So they can.
Yeah, but a
they
good
can-
Conan would have killed all of them already.
Their armor can soak
Yeah.
like every round.
That's what this value is here.
Every round?
The armor. Every
You
attack.
never can hurt their
Every
armor?
attack.
Even though
It
she
never
attacks
deteriorates or anything, is what you're saying.
because they use
Right.
the soak.
They can soak every attack.
Okay.
Every set of dice rolls.
I can't get up.
There really isn't a game mechanic to keep track of who rolled what dice during the course of a combat, and the rules are pretty clear that you get to re-roll. They get to soak. Just like in role-playing games, you can soak each attack
I'm
individually.
just going to send that box. I have another movie.
Well, we're at an hour, so we want to take a beer break.
I was
And
going to go grab some.
Axes. So you only have one
axe after that.
Yeah.
But
so
1
this is-
remaining hit point, correct?
Yeah, they only have 1 hit point, but he can.
If I'm attacking,
I could defend
1
them.
single.
I
Right.
could defend. So
Okay.
now you have to make the choice. Do I put more gems like into rerolls? So like you can reroll any of these dice that you didn't like.
For a
Your orange
gem.
one was a blank as well. So, but you have only 4 gems, so you have to make that decision.
Well, I think we've got him in a pincer movement, and I think that,
Yeah, you're making him defend, so you're already good. I
Yeah.
feel like you're good.
yeah.
You're good? All right, then I get to roll 1 yellow die to try to get 1 axe to save my guy. And this didn't work
Is that
for me
without
last
using
time.
gems, or you have?
Yeah, that's without using gems.
Okay.
He's got armor, so I get to use
Okay.
1 yellow dice. I got it this time. So I did block all your attacks.
Okay.
Is there anything else you need to do?
I don't think so.
How does
This is
this?
as much I can do.
So, okay, so this is 2.
Oh, wait, I do have a question.
Yeah.
Since I can move 3 squares in a turn, can I move back a square now at the end of my turn?
Yes.
I'm gonna do that.
That's what I was saying earlier. We're not sure what the rules, whether you can like move and then
Attack and then move again.
and then move again, or if you're like do all your movement and then you do all your attack. It seems to be
Ambiguous.
unclear. Yeah, it seems to be unclear.
But
to
we're
us
going to do it this way because beer can.
because y'all are cheaters. Let's just
Beer
get
can
right to it.
teleport
Yeah.
because we're cheaters.
Well, you know, and you've played before, and
Yeah,
we
I
haven't.
got it.
So.
I got it.
Teleport in, hit somebody.
We're on your
teleport out.
home field too, so.
Alright, so if I have 2 movement, that gets me in here, right?
Oh well, you need
Because
to
the door counts as a
flat.
movement.
But
Okay,
guess
so
what?
that's
You got teleport.
Teleport
So
will take you straight into
For every gym you put into teleport, you can move a square.
So it'd be 2 squares?
Yeah, it's brutal.
Wait, would this count as, would it be 2 squares to get into
Yeah, you didn't have to worry about the same flat.
Okay.
I'm one. Where did my movement take me?
Well, that's where it takes you for 1.
But then I had 2.
You would move this onto your teleport spell.
If you want to go in that tent.
If he wants
No.
to teleport in.
Yeah, if he wants to teleport to right here.
But
Or
he
did-
can-
or
just
did you
walked.
do a
He
normal
walked.
move?
No, yeah.
Oh, I'm
what
sorry.
do I need to do?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, so now do you want to walk in or teleport in?
You won't be able to walk in this turn because you only have 1 move left.
Yeah,
You can open the flap.
Right, you can open the flap. You can do right here.
open the flap.
I feel like that'll be
But
redacted.
teleport in is just use a gym. And
Yeah,
go
put a
all the
gym
way
on
up.
that, and you just go blink, just like that, and you forget the flap altogether.
Okay.
All right, so what you find in that hut?
It's a snake by
A
yourself.
giant snake.
Yeah.
I'd love it if it was actually. I'd eat that freaking wizard. All right, so you get green guys. Green guys. Green pigs. That's what you see.
Okay.
So, you can continue your turn. You can cast a spell, or you can, like, bounce away. You don't see
Well,
what
he-
it says.
He has 1 more movement, correct? So could he spend the 2 gems to get out?
Well, it'd only be 1 gym to get out.
Right, he could-
1 more gym to get out,
He could use his normal walking movement to get to the 10 flat,
but not out.
but not out.
Does lightning storm, since the storm attacked all of them, or just one person?
Yeah, that's an evil spell.
What's that?
That's an evil spell. That means it's area effect, the big flashing star, which means it affects all units in that square.
Which would be you.
Friendly also, if you come to a situation where it's friendly.
I think it's just friendly. I don't kill yourself, which would be fun.
Yeah.
It's in the other way.
I mean, you're releasing an
Really
electric
myself.
storm inside of a...
Look in there in the box. Yeah, thank you. I'll look that up real quick. I know where it is. Spell breaks. Indicates the spell is an area attack. Lightning bolt indicates that the spell can be used during an opponent's turn. So keep that in mind for Mitra's Halo. Oh, and by the way, in this scenario, you started with Mitra's Halo on, but now it doesn't matter because you've moved. But you didn't lose anything. It's just a protection spell.
Yeah.
So if you decided to be passive, you would have a defense if I use my picks to run over and kill you or try to kill you.
Gotcha.
That's what it's there for. So I didn't run over and try to kill you, so it was null and void. Let's see. Cast a spell out of action. The spell's exertion limit functions identically in the action exertion limit at the end of each turn. Area attacks. Here it is. When a character attacks an area, the character attacks each character in the specified area. Oh, it says each character in the area.
Oh, that sounds like
So
it's
that's-
friendly. It sounds like friendly to me too.
Yeah, that's friendly.
Not yourself, but like if you were doing it with us in there.
You have a gym on the ground.
Thank you.
Count your 11, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you only have 10. So there you go. So I would say if it says each character, that probably means yourself though too. You would lightning storm the entire hut. So normally, because you can throw that, it has a 3 range. So you can throw a 3. You can
So
throw a
you
3
wouldn't
squares
want,
away.
yeah.
Yeah, you could stay. You could,
Yeah.
you could throw it over here to these guys.
No, there's a wall.
As long as
Line
it's
of sight. Line of sight from dot to dot.
I've got a question. When Conan breaks a wall down,
It becomes a door.
becomes line of sight.
Yes, it actually.
Yes, it does.
It actually says that.
Yep.
Treat an opening token as a border that does not
With
block line of
teleport?
sight.
All right, pay another gym to teleport. Bounce out where you want to be.
Treat it like a.
Can I go over here?
I think he's the only one who does.
I have some walls.
Is that all you
Some
wish
of
to
these
do?
bad guys don't have rings.
I'll kick the shit out of it.
Right. They kind of fell off. They're in the bag. These are blue.
Basically, you could spend more to do more, but,
Okay.
you know,
If you
there's
feel
an
like
awful lot of bad guys running around right now.
I think it's
This
awesome.
this blocks me from doing
You'd
this
have
to
to do
here.
it. That's correct. You'd have to do a climb.
Do you have climb? It'll be in the green.
No, he doesn't.
It's got leap.
It'll be this.
Got a giant leaping thing.
What's that?
No, I don't have leap.
help you out with that? Leap. The character can spend 2 movement points to roll the red die. If the die shows symbols equal to or higher than the number on an adjacent leap area, place this model in an area adjacent to that area. Leaping is not affected by hindering. Alright, so you can spend 2 movement points. So in your case, you'd have to spend 2 gems because you're out of movement points to get to roll this red dice. And you have, if it's higher or equal to than the number on an adjacent leap area. An adjacent leap area would like, you're just going 1 space to 1 space. That would be 1. You'd need 1 axe to go from here to here. Because in this game, you can leap, in some scenarios, you can leap from higher places to lower places. And you can, the way I understand it is you'd be able to leap over this if you got 1 axe. You could leap over the wall.
Okay, just teleport into here.
It always boils down to that. Until I get clarification, yes, on that dang teleport.
Well, then I'm gonna teleport.
There you go. So another gem.
Spend a gem to maybe go over it, or spend a gem to just be in that room.
Yeah.
Now the blue guy was already in there, and there is another red and another green guy. So you know where all the picks are at.
And this is the dead guy, right?
That is sadly the dead guy.
You want his hand?
No,
Yeah, right.
I want his hand.
Ultimate trophy.
I didn't get a hand earlier today.
Say
We didn't get anything earlier.
So you've got your dagger, or you could leap out, or you could stay there.
that was fun.
I mean,
I got a couple
technically,
of
teleport out.
crocodile skulls. That's about it. That's
You got like
badass.
I teleport out so you have to fight 2 guys.
Oh, I forgot to read. Okay. There you go.
At least we know where those guys are.
Is your turn done?
Are these going to be part of the scenario?
Yes.
Okay.
We're in a Pictish village. Of course, there's going to be hyenas.
Stop yelling at me.
I'm not yelling.
So you they stay here?
Yes, they do for now.
Okay.
And so your turn is done.
Yes.
Does anybody else want to do anything? I mean, I'm sure you do.
Yeah. Well, are you done?
Yeah, my turn's been over. It's.
You want to go first?
Is it hyenas or hyena?
Hyena.
I'll attack these 2 dudes with my spear, or one of them.
All right. Well, this is exciting. So you get to, you've moved 1, and you charge in with your ornamental spear,
Yeah.
and you get, what does your spear say? You can throw it, or you can use it as melee,
Right, melee.
and you would get an orange die. You would get 2 orange dice as long as you pay 1 gem, at least 1. And you can pay up to your other 3, up to 4. You want to spend 2? So far you're at 3 orange dice.
Okay.
You want to get all the battle axes you can. That's pretty good. 3. Okay, so you've done 3 damage to my unit here. All right, and I get to roll their armor. So we do the first guy first. That's how it works. I'll do him. See if I can.
Question. You're rolling a yellow die for each one for their armor, right? Could you roll both at the same time if you wanted to?
Not really. You have to
Okay.
resolve them, and then I have to decide. Like
You have to resolve
the
them
second.
as an
Okay,
individual
I
unit.
missed. Do I want to spend another
Yeah,
gem?
gem
You know.
to-
Gotcha.
And once he dies, we move on to the next guy.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I've been able to knock out 1 axe. And then I go to the next guy. And,
I'm probably only attacking one guy, yeah? With a spear?
well, right.
Yeah.
But the way the units work, you basically did 3 damage
To 2 guys.
to that unit.
Well, they only have what they soak, and they only have 1 damage after, right?
The units have wounds, according to how many pieces
Yeah.
are in the unit.
Yeah.
Or if you have
that's the way I'm
a
understanding it.
hero, then he's got 5 wounds, basically. I don't know if you ever played Warhammer.
If he was in here, he
kind of
would
like that.
decide whether.
Exactly.
No, let's see. I'm thinking we had a